Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and otherwise. I'm Lamar Haven. Welcome back to Bastion.
The less said about Drawson Bog, the better. That place will eat your mind.
Well, we have no choice. The unknown explorers transport the shards deep into the wilds to expand the city's borders.
After Zolf's little episode, Kid sets off in search of shards. First stop, Drawson Bog. You'll get lost in that bog, I told the kid, and I won't be able to guide you back. Well, I let him go. What else could I do? What could any of us do?
We need those shards. Bastion's our home.
Zolf put us in a real bind. Hurt the Bastion bad.
The way everything is just kind of falling apart already. Huh.
But the shards can make it better. They're like smaller doses of the core's medicine.
Smaller doses. But ones we need. Alright, well there's a shard, but let's not get it just yet in case there's anything else I need to check out. No? Alright, off we go.
Shame the only place to fill that prescription is out here in the wilds. This place is intoxicating.
Baldo and NoNe span much of the continent, tempting the city with its riches and mysteries.
Don't know where he's gone. Might be gone for good, for all I know. Wherever he is, somewhere I've never been. Somewhere I never want to go.
Okay, well, this is all very unusual. Haha, that's a lot of them. Go away, please. I would love to heal game. You're not giving me much of an opportunity to do so. Oh, goodness. Okay. This is all very interesting, but I would like you all to die now. I can't deal you much damage if your eye isn't open, apparently. So is that it? Siren.
The dead and welcome him with open arms.
No, wait. Stop! Ugh.
Pop some good.
Oh no. I don't have much of a choice. They're going to all get caught in the crossfire. They're all gone. Maybe if I was stronger, faster, smarter. But no, they're all gone.
That a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a lonesome ghost of a gas fella.
It feels like all of Russ, all of his commentary is just being mashed together into some odd, impossible to describe memory. Level 4.
What do you say to a kid who's seen too much?
Surrender?
I'm Zolf of Lura. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Now the kid sees something stranger still. Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds peckers, lunkheads, wallflowers, pincushions, vine apples, swamp weeds, ankle gators.
And they all want me dead.
Kid can't fall, no matter how hard he tries.
Come on, you stupid thing. All of you. I don't know if this is an hallucination, a dream, or something worse. But whatever it is, it needs to end. needs to end now.
Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown.
Saloon.
Kid sets foot inside one of Ceylondia's famous watering holes.
Oh, that's a big one.
He has the nerve to flash the shield he stole. He's a petty thief.
Go away. Go away. All of you. This is too much. Does the kid really deserve all this? Does any of us? Come on.
There's no way out.
I still have another chance. Unlike everybody else, I still have another chance. I have to take it. I'll take you apart piece by piece if I have to. Not the best weapon for this, I suppose. But it works.
Kid succeeds where the calamity failed. Would you look at what he did to poor old Ronde the bartender? Proper story is supposed to start at the beginning. It's so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world's alright, snoozing there on a rock in the sky. He wakes up. I'm just fooling. He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. He sees what's left of Pith, the bull. The gods, they're all undone. He sees what's left of his lifelong friend.
That's enough. That's enough! What did he do to deserve all this? Go away. Don't deserve this.
His friend, he's come undone too. He sees what's left undone.
Ordinary campsite.
Thought we'd lost him, but he finally comes to.
A dream, a hallucination, or a vision, whatever it was, it's over.
The shard ain't lost either. Not anymore. Now to find a ticket out of this hole.
Oh my
Bootlickers
goodness.
stick their nasty thorns into his heels.
Enough. After everything he's been through,
Disgusting things.
there's nothing else you could do to harm me.
Ever heard of a lung blossom? It's bigger than the stories say.
Get rid of these things before they trap you when you least need it. The hammer does a very good job of getting you out, though. Ah. Move. Move. Alright, if only I could just get close enough to it, I can use my black tonic. Hopefully end this.
The red on that thing, like a scumbag sprung a leak.
Come on. Just a little bit more. Alright, we're officially in panic mode because I'm out of tricks. Completely out of tricks at this point.
They say one whiff of lung blossom can make you lose your mind.
Sometimes it's all it takes, because we're all so close to it as is.
Well, a kid prunes it down to size somehow.
It was more painful than it needed to be, I'm sure. But it's over.
Mother only knows what happened in the bog. Kid never much cared to speak of it.
Try invoking more idols. I don't need any more idols, thank you, game.
A shard is like a poor man's core, but beggars can't be choosers. That's it. A few more shards like that, and we'll be back in business. A single shard can breathe new life into this place. The shard's got enough juice to spruce up any of these places.
The true arsenal grants access to the Trapper Snare, a powerful secret skill. The True Forge grants access to 2 additional upgrade tiers, unlocking the full potential of each weapon. The True Distillery grants access to potent spirits from the Private Reserve. The True Memorial grants access to a variety of new vigils in remembrance of the Calamity. The True Shrine grants access to new idols and the most elusive members of the Pantheon. And the True Lost and Found grants access to additional inventory, including new spirits. So what do we want? My instinct says we want to upgrade the Forge.
Ain't saying much, but that's the greatest forge in all the city.
Now if you go here, you'll see 2 additional upgrade tiers, highly expensive. But if you have enough materials, you can get a great deal of power out of these. Fortunately, we still don't have something heavy. Let's see if we can go ahead and buy it from the Lost and Found. Something heavy. Here we go. Pretty cheap too. Alright, back to the forge. This hammer needs some upgrading pretty bad. Especially if you can do this. The set effect stacks with Sledge Head. A lighter but stronger shaft that puts still more force behind everything.
A sail hammer's only as strong as its spine. And that's a strong spine. What else is there to say?
You could tell me what the hell that all was about back there, but I suppose you don't know. Max health, 1 chance to carry on with defeated, 100% crit chance at low health, and speed while defending. Let's give ourselves a chance to crit at low health.
Where whiskey has no scent, but tastes like a peppered boot heel, it's not for everyone. The city tried to use the shards to stake out the wilds. So much for that plan.
Rothus Lagoon. Folktales say that this is where the legendary ankle gator Queen resides.
Rothus Lagoon. Even the brushers stopped going there. Didn't like being eaten.
Understandable, but we have to go. Ankle gators are nearly extinct, though folk tales say the ancient one resides in Rothus Lagoon.
Ankle gators used to roam the wilds, and they nested at Rothus Lagoon. Many a tale folks used to scare their children straight originated here.
Alright, open up.
All kinds of beasts what don't know up from down, still lurking about.
Get away from me, you birds.
Only the city's brushers knew their way around the lagoon.
As long as you have the shield up, they stun themselves on you. That's the key to defeating these birds. I've done a poor job demonstrating in the past. And these guys are as easy to deal with as ever, as long as you only have to deal with them.
Even the brushers learned to fear this place.
They're more of a pain if you're dealing with them with other enemies, rather than in this situation like this.
They used to think that ankle gators were extinct.
When you use decoying...
They ain't. One of them's been living in the tall grass. They called her Queen Anne. Turns out Queen Anne got a hold of a shard. Ankle gators love shiny things.
What I've been trying to get across is when you use decoy, you stealth. From stealth, you deal extra damage.
The lagoon's got plenty of other dangers, of course.
Yeah, you don't want to get too close to that if you can avoid it. Come to me, birdie.
Ain't time for pecker hunting, but the kid can't resist.
Very much rather they don't sneak up on me later.
Can't fight Queen Anne without the proper tools.
Hi, Queen Anne!
The brushers use their pikes to keep their distance around here. They say you can't hurt an ankle gator unless it's raining. And it ain't raining. Now the kid can do the same.
Alright, come on, open up. This pike is useful. Mine. Great damage. Something we might want to
Sharp
consider.
sticks make Queen Anne nervous, so she backs off a bit.
And it gives you the range to attack certain enemies that you otherwise would have a very difficult time dealing with without a ranged weapon. And
Those pin cushions been living off the ankle gator's scraps.
much faster and capable of a range shot with a power shot. So if you are a fan of the bow but aren't using it for whatever reason, like me, the pike does a lot of work for you.
Queen
It's
Anne
very
can't
much like
fit
it.
down some of these narrow paths. Kid's got a mean throwing arm.
If you wonder why I was running through that poison, that there was small healing objects on the ground that I wanted to pick up.
Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap. One bad step in that tall grass and he's Queen Anne's lunch.
In case the hint was enough, avoid the grass as much as you can.
He holds his ground. Seems the queen's running out of options.
Alright, come on, plant. I need the experience.
Still no sign of the shard.
Here's our arsenal. However, this is actually a very nice setup. The only thing I'm considering is, instead of this scrap musket, let's bring dueling pistols. Very unupgraded weapons for us right now, but they'll do. And that crit, wow.
The closer you get to an ankle gator's lair, the thicker the tall grass grows. Kid's gotta make a run for it.
Yep,
That
just
old
like they
gator's
said.
right on his tail.
Anytime you go through that grass, the gator says hello. Fast enough to get 2 attacks, unlike the hammer. Careful. Let the decoy do the work for you. Free, haha!
Queenie must have scared a bunch of peckers out of hiding. Seems even stinkweeds know to stay away from the queen.
Go away. Come on. Keep an eye on that bar on the bottom right. That's why I'm not swinging as fast as I possibly can. There's a very good delay on how often you can throw this thing. And obviously I don't have the power shot timing down. There we go. We found something pointy. An upgrade for the brusher's pike. A strip of knife bark aged to perfection. Feared and respected by blacksmiths and woodcutters. Alright. This is going to end poorly for me, isn't it? Go away, you! Ankle gator egg.
Ankle gators don't much care for their young. That's why there ain't many around.
It is very large and heavy, and its occupant sounds to be alive. Ankle gators were thought to be extinct because their eggs took decades to hatch and were easy prey. The calamity must have unearthed one.
Wanna know how to find an ankle gator lair? You use a kid as bait.
Alright, come on.
The shard's sitting in plain view. Now she's coming for him. She's got nowhere else to go. He's got it, and now to finish her off.
Come
They
at me.
say if you run across an ankle gator, you better keep running.
Gotcha. You gotta trigger her and then move. There's a reason they give you this dodge.
To get annoyed.
Love the animation when you actually hit her, though. Alright, get rid of you. You're gonna cause me no end of suffering. Come on. Away with you two. She's getting faster. Everything about her is faster now. Keep that in mind. Ah, that's right. You have to wait for the pike to respawn before you can get even melee attacks in. One of the downsides
and now
of using
he's
it.
made her mad.
Well, I'm sorry there, friend, but I don't really have much of a choice but to make her mad now, do I?
Rest in peace, Queen Anne. That was for the brushers. Kid's done what needed to be done.
I don't have to care about. Use shards to enhance each of the structures in Bastion.
Queen Anne's reign is over. We even got a crown jewel.
Mailbox. Aw, it doesn't want to do anything. Anklegator egg. Ask Sia about the massive egg from Rothus Lagoon. Do you think an anklegator could be tamed?
That gator's a crazy gal, but so is the gal who promised to look after her.
It's so cute and tiny. Ever seen anything like this before?
They said Queen Anne was just a folktale. Now there's living proof she ain't.
Alright. Now, to upgrade one of these. The distillery will make us more powerful. The memorial will make us have more potential to get more shards. Or more little shards, I should say. The shrine will give us more difficulty, but more power. And Lost and Found will give us more things we can buy. Tempted to do this, the memorial. The thing is, almost everything you unlock with the memorial can be done without actually knowing you are unlocking it. So it's not that big a deal. The distillery is probably the best choice. So why don't we put Monument in?
All that trouble for a single shard. But you know what? It was worth it.
Booyah. Alright.
Just the occasion to crack open the distillery's private reserve.
Alright, so... why don't we give this Ware whiskey a change? We now have Falling Malt. Reduce damage from falling, 200% by falling on foes. Very dry, with flavors of pepper and gravel. First crafted by mountaineers climbing. They help make sure they keep a sure foot. Black Rye, 2 more black tonics. Has the fullness and texture of hearty stew, said to improve short-term memory. And Life Wine, survive an attack that would have brought defeat. Creamy, nutty flavors said to bring about courage and confidence. Favorite drink of slingers and other risk-taking sorts. I think we want Black Rye.
Black Rye is like hot pineapple chowder on a cold day. Brings back memories.
So, with our new toy, why don't we upgrade it with something pointy? A 15% critical hit chance, or a faster throw reload. Both of these are useful, however, I'm probably not going to be using this for range too often. I'll probably supplement it with a ranged weapon that has a longer range, rather than, actually, I probably will supplement it with my musket to make it an AoE attack, and I think about it, but a crit chance stacks with other crit chances.
To fix a brusher's pike, you just need a good length of knife bark.
Alright, let's see what the arsenal has to say. Sneaky decoy, while fun, isn't what we want right now. Switch from dueling pistols to a scrap musket. And we'll go ahead and get scraps.
Want to keep the wilds at bay? Pack yourself a musket and a pike.
This will keep things from wanting to get close to us, won't it? So, that's going to be it for now.
The next shard should be farther out there in the wilds.
We've got ourselves Camp Dauncey. The secretive brushers explored the finer points of polearm combat in this training area. And, of course, Point Limang. It's somewhere inside the city's largest outpost in the wild unknown. So, next time we'll be taking on Camp Dauncey. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you folks next time.